welcome. Today guys, I'm going to be making for you all a whole fish that is coated in a wet salt and baked. And although this is totally coated in salt, it's not going to be salty. What this salt actually does is help lock in the moisture in the fish. So here I have my fish and I scaled it, cleaned it. You want to make sure you clean it. I left the eyes. You want to cut out all the fins. And here I have just regular sea salt. You want to use a fine salt for this. And you don't have to buy anything fancy or expensive. Just plain regular salt would work. You'll also need some water so that we can wet that salt so it looks like wet sand. Here I have my seasoning that I'm going to use, which is the Old Bay lemon and herb seasoning, or you can use Maggi fish seasoning or any type of fish seasoning you have. And here I have lemon slices, tomato slices, onion slices, scallions, and garlic. So the first thing I'm going to do is add water to the salt, just enough so that it comes together and it's like wet sand. Just set the salt aside and let's season the fish. So guys, I know you're going to ask me what type of fish you can use for this. I'm using a red snapper. You can use any type of fish for this as long as it has scales. I'm just going to go in and season the cavity with this lemon and herb seasoning. Now I'm going to go in with the seasonings and stuff the cavity. Now I'm just going to season or dust some of this seasoning on the outside of the fish and on top of those vegetables or seasonings that we put into the cavity of the fish. Okay, the next step is you're going to take some of that salt and make a bed to lie or to put that fish on, because you don't want to put it on the tray. You have to put it on a bed of salt. Next, you're going to take your time and place your fish on top of that bed of salt. You don't want the filling or the stuffing you have in the fish to fall out. Next, you take the rest of the salt and you're going to cover the fish with it. Next, this goes into your oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 25 to 30 minutes. If your fish is really big, then you'd want to leave it for about 40 minutes. So guys, the fish just came out of the oven and I don't know if you all can hear, but it has this hard crust. That salt formed this really hard crust on the fish and it's piping hot. I'm just going to break the crust so you all can see. Guys, I don't know, I'm gonna zoom in because I want you all to see how tender and how moist this fish is. If you look, you can see how moist this fish is. So I'm just gonna give it a taste. It tastes really delicious. Now what you have to do is you'll need to remove this from the salt and serve it one side, because you don't want the salt to start to melt and then the fish will definitely get salty. So guys, I hope you all enjoyed this easy recipe for a salt covered baked fish. This is one of my recipes that I'm doing for you guys for Lent. So if you all enjoyed today's recipe, please remember to give the video a thumbs up and to share it with your friends. If you're new to my channel and you like what you see, I hope you subscribe. Thank you for watching and I will see you all another day with another one of my recipes. Enjoy!